Hi BookTube, it's Amy. I've got some more mail here and it's quite a large package. It's definitely a book, but it's a lot larger. I think it's just one book. It feels like just one book, and if it is indeed just one book, it's a lot larger than I was expecting. So let's see which of my many purchases this is. Yep, it's definitely just one book here. Ah, yeah, I know what this is. This is something. This is truly something. Let me just get this out here. So this, before I hold it up, this is the copy of the Admirable Crichton, play by J.M. Barrie, and it's coming to me from a bookstore in Gatineau, Quebec, so just across the Ontario-Quebec border here, Expéditeur Livre at 119 Musette, Gatineau, Quebec. And this is the book where after I purchased it, the bookseller emailed me asking if it was all right if there was a library sticker on the spine, and I said, you know, that's perfectly fine with me. And there's a sticker there, but it's a very old sticker, and maybe I'll see if I can work it off. If not, I'll leave it. I'm not too concerned. And you notice I'm still hiding this from you because I want to show you the full impact of it out of this plastic. So this is it. The Admirable Crichton by J.M. Barrie. There's the sticker the bookseller mentioned. It wasn't actually all too expensive. We have a book plate in the front. This is from the estate of the late Mrs. A.W. Stevenson per Mrs. Andrew Fleming, 1944. So it does seem to be a library discard of some sort, and the book plate would indicate that it was donated to the Fraser Institute Free Public Library in Montreal in 1944. And we've got here on the book plate 68840. I don't know exactly what that means. Perhaps that was in reference to part of her collection that she had donated. In the middle of the book plate it says, Je suis prête. We also have 822 basement plus B275 AD. I wonder if that has something to do with the call number. And there is a sticky note in here. It's got $30 written on it. A2467 Livresse 2016. So it's interesting. I wonder how this book came to be in a bookshop. Copyrighted in its dramatic form in England and in America. We've got an illustration here that is pasted in. You can see that it's actually just pasted on. It's not imprinted into the page itself. Liberty, Equality, Fraternity, Act 1, Lord Loam. My friend, I'm glad to see you looking so happy. And that is printed onto the page itself. We have this gorgeous title page here. Although, as you can see, the ink isn't very dark here. It's a very pale, light gray green. So this is printed by Hodder and Stoughton, London, New York, and Toronto. And I believe Hodder and Stoughton was J.M. Barrie's original publisher. This edition is illustrated by Hugh Thomson. We have illustrations in color, Act 1. There's a list of all the illustrations here. I may have to do a separate video and turn the camera around just to show you this book because it's far too large and heavy for me to turn it around and show it to you. We do have a inked in number here on the page. I'm assuming that's part of either the call number or the collection number. More illustrations here. So we have the play, and the printing is quite large in this. We have the stamp of the Fraser Institute. I don't know if you can see right here, imprinted into the paper. I don't know what you call it. One of those stamps where it puts the design right into the texture of the paper. I'm looking for some more of these illustrations. So throughout we sort of have this portly little guy with the crown and the flag throughout. And then we have other illustrations like this. The man in the suit, I suppose, would be Crichton, the butler, and the portly man would be the Lord Loam. There's the portly man, Lord Loam, with the flag and the crown once again. We have the monthly gathering of the staff. The paper in this book is quite stiff and thick. This is interesting because I've discovered that a great many of J.M. Barrie's plays were released in these large sort of fancy editions, and I've seen editions of Quality Street like this that are purple and gold, and I admit I'm quite tempted by that, and I think that might be my next J.M. Barrie purchase. And I don't recall exactly what I paid for this, but it wasn't all that much. I never do spend all that much on a book. I'll refer to my receipts and maybe put that in the description. But we do have some nice illustrations throughout here. I admit they're not as gorgeous as I was hoping for, based on the gorgeous binding, but this is quite a nice addition and an excellent addition to my growing J.M. Barrie collection. But as I said, there we go. That's the kind of illustrations I want to look for in here. And I can't hold it open too much because it's quite tight, the binding in the back, which I guess would suggest to me that no one bothered to ever read to the end. But this is a great, here we go. There's another great illustration. It's quite a beautiful book, and I'm happy to have it in my collection. No other books arrived in the mail today, so we shall have to wait until tomorrow, hopefully.